Hey guys, um, it's been a long time. It's been it's been a long time. Um, my last upload, I can't even remember how long ago it was, but it wasn't recent. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's been a lot of news, if you want to say. The good news is, if anyone does care still, I'm coming back into YouTube. I've been off for a little while because I've just lost the motivation. I had a lot of stuff going on. I think I know, Mr. Cow. I had a lot of good things going on. Me and my partner, who I talked about in my first ever 404 video, or I think beyond that, are now engaged. So she's my fiance now. Um, and yeah, I've there's a few reasons as well. Like I lost motivation because I sort of just everything was going a bit, not how I wanted it to, and that's normal, but it was a bit annoying. First reason, or second reason actually now, is my next door neighbor and their next door neighbor and the neighbor after that have these dogs, and they just don't stop barking, and they only stop barking late at night or early. No, wait, that made no sense. Sorry. While they don't bark when I'm at work because I'm not here, but when I try to record, they let them out and they just bark, and there's been times where I'll be halfway through a recording session, and I sort of just have to stop, because you just hear this dog going, rah, 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 and it's just like, bruh. So for the time being, this will be my first video, and then when my mic arrives, which should be Monday, I'm gonna burp. Hopefully not. Pardon me. Monday it should block out any. On Monday it'll block out any black background noise. Sorry, background noise, and it sort of just helps isolate my own voice, so you don't hear this, you don't hear my chair, you don't hear me clicking, you don't hear me tapping my keys. Um, and as well, I think I'm gonna try and stick to one mod showcase because I was sort of doing three. I was doing like part one here, then part two for another series, and then part one for another series. I think it's time to announce now that the psychological horror and the dread, I have to stop. I can't do them anymore. Not because I'm scared of them or anything like that. It's just because everything goes wrong with them. Like for example, one for the psychological horror. I think on my first ever video, there was a thing called the Goat Man, and I had to remove him because he was just so annoying. Like normally, most of the mobs and entities and that spawn at night. Yeah. So it literally just like the sun was just setting over there, and he spawned and one hit me. It was sort of unfair because it was like I didn't have armor, which is fair enough because more damage. But it was just like really. And bearing in mind, I think I just like explores, so I lost everything. And then there was another time where it spawned where I was going out really, really far. Like say for example, all the way over there. This isn't the same map. This is a different map. But it was like I'll go really far out, and I died, and I was like, oh, really? Like it just like made me. I just fell in the water. Whoops. And I think it was for my second one. I sort of made it. I had to like sort of. I'm gonna make it peaceful quickly. Sorry, I can't. He just stopped running. Um, and it was sort of like I had to try and make an edit. Like I made it so like I was captured in the VHS stopped working and all that sort of jazz. But I shouldn't have had to do that. I mean, it was a cool aesthetic, and I don't know if you guys like that. But for me, it was a pain in the ass. It was like I just spent all this time trying to get here, and I'm not even an editor. I don't know everything about editing. I just know the basics. I know how to cut. I know how to add. I know how to do this. I know how to add effects. I'm not some high tech genius who knows all this stuff. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna stop with them series. I will continue with 404, and I'll continue with my 505, my hardcore one. Uh, I'll try and do like I'll try and focus on one every week. So one week it'll be 404, one week will be hardcore, and then eventually when that sort of intertwines, I'll try and expand a bit. Is there anything else you guys want me to try? I don't mind trying. Like I don't. I play not a lot of games. I play FIFA. I play Roblox. I play. Excuse me. I don't play Fortnite anymore. It's not my type of thing. But I like Minecraft. Minecraft's a chill game. I'd rather prefer it as a um casual game. Horror games are fun, like the Minecraft horror games and all that sort of jazz. But I don't think that was me. I think I just tried to. I was inspired by that YouTuber. I can't remember his name. I keep always forget his name, but he was the one that inspired me to try horror. And I think it was just because he had a amazing video, and that idea sort of sparked in my head that I could do that. But I did like it, but not the proper horror. Like I'm not scared of it. It's just I didn't enjoy. I would literally mine and then that would be it. Mine and that would be it. Or walk. I couldn't go far because I had to remove some of the mods. So I'm gonna stick to the 404 and I'm gonna stick to the hardcore and we're gonna work it all out because I'm trying to sort it all out. Like I'm going to the gym now. I'm going, more. I mean, I'm engaged. I'm engaged. It's crazy. It's crazy saying that. I'm only 20 years old. It's just you guys are gonna think are ridiculous. I don't even know why I think you guys. No one even watches these. I just sort of do this and hope eventually something will work out. Because this has been. I think I've always wanted to do this. I just never had the right equipment. But yeah, I hope you guys understand. And this is probably just me repeating myself over and over and over and over and over again. Um, but I do really like this, and if you guys could consider subscribing, I promise there'll be more. Just give me some time to sort everything out and get it all prepared. And I promise, just leave some comments what I could try or what you want me to try, or give me some ideas, or give me any improvements I could have for my sort of setup. Like right now, I'm only using a microphone, well, a headset with a microphone on top, so that's probably why I have all this sort of background sound. But I'm not. I bought another one, so I'm trying to make that work out. So yeah, um, but yeah, I hope you guys understand, and I hope it all makes sense. I promise I will be back, and that is a definite promise. Just give me time. I was saying the next week I'll continue with the 404 or hardcore. If you guys want to tell me what you want to see, or any other game you want me to see, like I don't mind at all. 99 Nights I can try, or some Isle on Roblox. That's my favorite game on Roblox. Sorry for coughing, but yeah, anything like that at all, just let me know, and I'll do it. Like whatever helps. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for listening, and yeah, thank you so much, and have a great day. Um, and just I don't know, it sounds so weird talking to myself. But yeah, have a good day, and yeah, peace.